What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. I had no plans of filming a meal prep for you today, but I figured if I'm doing it anyway, these are like your guys' favorite videos and I always get such good feedback. So I'm gonna do this for you. I'm gonna do a mango chicken. I'm trying to do like a very summery type dish. So I'm gonna do like a mango salsa on top of some marinated chicken. This is gonna be probably pretty easy. I've already like laid all my spices and stuff out. While I go up to the grocery store, I'm gonna let this marinate for like 30 to 45 minutes. You can let it marinate for as long as you want. Honestly, I probably wouldn't go past 3 hours, but we really want it to like soak up the flavor before we grill the chicken. So follow along. I'm gonna do a voiceover for this. If you guys like the voiceovers for the recipes, let me know. I feel like it's making things a little easier for me to like very much prep quickly, but also voiceover and let you guys still know what's going on. All right, let's get into this. So guys, if you are like me, I'm like one of those people that want to do very, very minimal dishes after meal prepping. So I'm going to make my marinade already in a Ziploc bag. And then when I'm done with like mixing everything up, I'm just gonna throw the chicken in there. If you wanna do it in a separate dish, go ahead, but I'm gonna do it in the bag. So if you're wondering why, that's why. I will put all of the ingredients down in the description box below. In order to start this recipe, we are going to start with making the marinade. I am using 1/4 cup of grapeseed oil. If you have another type of oil, like an avocado oil or an olive oil, that works well. I am using 2 full limes juiced for this recipe. Depending on how much you like lime, you can kind of do more or less or add some as you keep going. I wanted this to be a very like lime, citrusy flavored recipe, so I used 2 full limes. And I actually added a little bit towards the end, but up to you on how you want to do that. The next part of this is kind of optional with the ground turmeric. I put ground turmeric in almost every single one of my recipes just because it's something that's really great for your health, but you can't really taste it. I did do a dash of that. If you don't have it, feel free to skip. Doing 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. You can cut up probably like 2-3 cloves and that would be the same. Just 1 teaspoon of honey just for a little bit of extra sweetness. And then we're gonna get into our different spices. We're gonna do 2 to 2.5 tablespoons or teaspoons, sorry, of cumin. I ran out clearly as you can see, so I only got to do 2 teaspoons. When it comes to the paprika, don't do what I did and spill it all over the counter. But I did 1 teaspoon of paprika in this recipe. For chili powder, the last spice, I did 3/4 of a teaspoon. That is all you need for the marinade. After that, you're gonna mix it all up and then we're gonna add the chicken into the recipe. So I did about 1.5 pounds, 1.6 pounds chicken and just throw it all in there, toss it in the fridge, leave it in there for as long as you want. So I used half of a red onion for this recipe. I wanted mine quite oniony. If you use a yellow onion, it won't be as salsa flavored, but you can definitely do that as well. And then I used a full mango. The trick here is to get a completely ripe mango. If this recipe doesn't have a ripe mango, it totally ruins it. Make sure you get a really, really good one from the grocery store and definitely like feel around for the perfect ripeness. And you're gonna completely dice it fine, perfectly for this recipe. And then you're actually gonna take an entire head of cilantro and slice that up as fine as you can get for this recipe as well. I also used 1 additional lime for the salsa and basically mixed all of these ingredients together to make that like perfect summery salsa that's gonna top our blackened marinated chicken shortly. Another optional piece of this, I always put salt and pepper in my salsa. If you don't want to add any extra salt and pepper or you're not really into adding salt to your dishes, totally feel free to skip the salt and pepper, add it to the salsa. When you are done putting everything into your dish, mix up your salsa perfectly. You definitely don't want any large chunks of cilantro to stick together. So mix it really, really well, and then you're gonna set this aside while you start to actually grill your chicken. If you have an actual grill, totally use that. I pan fried mine 6 to 7 minutes on each side. And then when I was done, I got to let them sit for about 10 minutes just so they can soak up their juices. And then I cut them into slivers and added them with a rice dish. Totally rice is optional. You can do it over a salad as well. And then I just dumped all that delicious salsa on there. This is the final product. I have literally loved this dish so much. I threw an avocado. I've had it 3 or 4 times since I actually made this video. You're gonna love this one, I promise. I hope you guys like the meal prep. I think it's like that perfect summer dish to serve for guests. So Erin and I are gonna eat this for dinner. And that wraps up this video. I hope you guys like it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.